Hello students, welcome to रयत शिक्षण संस्था's रयत ऑनलाइन स्कूल एजुकेशन रोज project. I am Mrs. Patil S.A. from Sadguru Gadge Maharaj College, Karat. My subject is English. Today we are going to see section 3 writing skill 3.3 email writing. Let we see some activities under icebreakers before going to see email. Question first. There are different kinds of communication. Write some of them to complete the given boxes. Discuss the importance of each one of them with your partner. First, verbal. Second, non-verbal. Third, audio-visual. And fourth, group processes. Now let us see the importance of each one. The first, verbal. These are oral and written modes of communication. To convey our thoughts and feelings, we can use the language face to face contact and use of mechanical devices like telephones. Second, non-verbal. In this communication, we can use body language like facial expressions, gestures, eye contact, pitch, tone of voice, colors, charts, maps, posters, and pictures to understand our feelings and thoughts. Third, audiovisual. Today, audiovisual communication is extremely important. It helps us to keep contact with people who are far away from us. It helps us to save time, money, and also solve environmental problems. And last one, group processes. In this mode of communications, lectures are given to large audience, speeches during elections. It helps illiterate people, seminars, workshops, college and school teachings. Now let we see second activity, do's and don'ts for email etiquettes. Students, while writing email, you should follow the things under do's and you should avoid such things under don'ts. First, while writing email, you should write a clear subject line. And don't forget your signature. Second, you should use a professional salutation and don't use humor and sarcasm. Third, while writing or sending your email, you should recheck your email. Don't assume the recipient knows what you are talking about. Fourth, you should keep private material confidential. Don't punctuate poorly. Fifth, you should keep your email short and flawless. Stay concise and don't hit reply all. Six, you should check your attachment before sending your email. Don't think that no one but the intended recipient will see your email. No predictions. And last one, seven. Include your name or a signature with additional details and contact information in your email. Don't forward email without permission. Let me see full form of email. Full form of email is electronic mail. Let me see what is an email. Email or electronic mail is used to send messages by electronic means from one computer user to one or more recipients via a network. Email is invented by Ray Tomlinson in 1972. Ray Tomlinson also invented the sign at the rate. Now let me see advantages of email. The first advantages of email is very quick distribution of messages, almost instantaneous. Second, low cost. Third, operating principle relatively simple. Fourth, can be sent to many at a time. Fifth, environment friendly. Let we see email basics. First, make sure that your email stands out because of the content. Second, avoid sloppy mistakes, poor formatting, and casual language. Third, use a readable font in a 10 or 12 point size in your emails. And fourth, email address should just include some combination of your first and last name or first initial and last name. Email message template. Use the template as a guideline to create customized email messages to send to employers and connections. First, subject line. Don't forget to include a clear subject line in your email. Use the subject line to summarize why you are emailing. For example, application for HR executive. Students, you should use email for the purpose of application for job, for the purpose of sending invitation for your invitation for birthday to your friends, etc. Second, salutation. Use an appropriate salutation. For example, dear sir or dear madam. Third, main body. First paragraph. Reason for your email. Where you came to know about the job, etc. Mention the job title. Students, in the first paragraph, you should mention the reason of your email. Middle paragraph. The next section of your email message should describe what you have to offer the employer, or if you are writing to ask for help, what type of assistance you are seeking. Keep it concise and flawless with relevant punctuation. Final paragraph. Conclude your email by thanking the employer for considering you for the position. Indicate that you are eager to meet. Fourth point is clothes. First, email signature. Next, first name and last name, email address, and phone number. How to use CC and BCC properly in the email. CC means carbon copy. It means that the addresses in this block will get a copy of the email. And BCC means blind carbon copy. Addresses in this block will also get a copy of the email, but their names will not be listed in the headers that the recipient sees. The CC and BCC tools are tricky. Sometimes they are useful, but if used improperly, they can be problematic. Here, let we see format of email. First, you should write date. Second, from means the sender's address. Next, to here you should write receiver's address. Here you should write subject why you are sending email. After then salutation. After then here you should write three paragraphs. And last, with regards or yours faithfully, under it you should write your name. Now students, we one of the example of email. Let we see. Question. Write an email in proper format to your class teacher for the leave of 15 days due to your illness. Students, you should write in your activity sheet for a email such a proper format. So let we see this example. An email in proper format to your class teacher for the leave of 15 days due to your illness. First, we will write here receiver's address, email address to abc@xyz.com. After then, subject. Subject is application for leave. Next, salutation. Dear Sir or Dear Madam. After then, we should write the paragraphs. See, first paragraph. With due respect, I wish to state that I have been suffering from severe cold and cough infection. Looking at current COVID-19 pandemic situation, my family doctor has advised me to get a RT-PCR test. He also suggested me to isolate myself for a fortnight. Next paragraph, middle paragraph. Hence, I request you to kindly excuse me from my classroom attendance and studies for 15 days and grant me a leave of absence for the same. Last concluding para. I assure you that I will complete all my studies as soon as I will fit to attend the class. Thanking you, yours obediently, Ganesh. You should write your email in a proper format in activity sheet. Let we see marking scheme of email in activity sheet. There are 4 marks for email in activity sheet. First, 2 marks for content, 1 mark for use of proper format, and next 1 mark is overall presentation. Here are 4 marks for email in activity sheet. Thus, we have completed our email. Thank you.